Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's the Jeffrey Hart here. Got a, what do I have for you? It's a drum rack. It's a Midi Effect rack that helps you create drum fills to generate drum fills, much like the ones that you just heard in this little ditty that I did here. You can see the automation for the different, knobs and so forth. But let's jump over here to something a little bit less crazy. And here's without the drum rack. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. But let's get crazy. Oh, nice. Okay. Gets all the ladies. So let's talk about how this works. Now this here is just a slice to MIDI that I did on a drum loop that I had. And you can apply this technique to session drums or Superior Drummer or drum racks that you've created, or even Impulse, whatever. And the way, I guess, kind of working backwards here is the first thing you want to do is remap using a scale device to the important drums that you want to focus on. So if we drag a scale down here, and let me demonstrate that briefly. So that's a kick. That's good. That's going to be part of our fill. That's a hi-hat. That's bad. So let's take this little knob. Now every time that note's played, it's going to be a kick. Now that's a kick. Now it's a snare. There we go. You get the idea? I hope so. If not, you're not very smart. Alright, great. So now you're basically only getting kicks and snares in your fill. And we'll just put one hi-hat in there just for, switch things up a little bit. But now when the random generates, we don't need this anymore. When it generates random notes, what's tight is that the scale is going to conform it to actually usable notes instead of just completely random. So it's just like a drummer is going to do something. I mean, honestly, it's going to be random, but he's going to focus on the kick and the snare. So that's that. Now the arpeggiator just decides how it's played using the style and how fast using the rate. Now the style, it is how it's played, but it's not really how it's played because it's really random. But if you change these parameters a little bit, you can alter the fills, so just twist it around. See what happens. And that's really the drum rack, start to finish. So let's just, let's see what kind of different stuff we can come up with here. Let's do this. Oh, let's turn it on. Cool. And now let's bring the chance up so that the stale, because the sync rate, that's only, it's taking all the notes that are being played and turning them into, 1/12 or whatever, but it's not conforming it to the scale because of the way that's mapped. So let's do. And so where this is going to change the notes. See what the style does. Okay, not a whole lot because it's probably just not a long enough phrase for anything to happen. So let's go here. See what the style does now. Yeah, can't win them all. But really these are the two biggest focuses. How fast is it going to happen and how much randomization is there going to be. And that's pretty much it. Now, the style does do some very slight different things because it just depends on when the different notes are going to get played based on how these two parameters are set. So if you know how to work the arpeggiator, maybe, you can take that a little bit further. But in general, it's just something that I thought would be nice to throw in there, and you can turn it and make it a little bit different. This is something I haven't tried. Let's do this. Make them all eighth notes. Oh yeah. So if you wanted to do that, you could do that too. Swing it up a little bit. All right, so that's it. I'll upload the rack, and I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching.